Hey guys, and welcome to another segment of Drawing with the Rouser. So glad to have you guys here today. This drawing is going to be a quick caricature drawing of Aaron Paul. Now I know that I've drawn this picture before, guys, but I really wasn't satisfied with the outcome because I felt like the picture quality that I used, the actual reference, didn't really give a good depiction. So as I was looking through some other pictures of the Breaking Bad characters, I saw this picture of him and I was like, wow, this looks like a lot more like the gentleman. So I decided to do another video with him. So you can still practice with this one. It's just gonna just think of it as him in another pose. Okay, all right, awesome. All right, so guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our basic head shape. You guys know that when I do my head shape, I am thinking of some inanimate object. I'm thinking of toast, I'm thinking of eggs, I'm thinking of bacon. Sounds like I'm thinking about breakfast, right? Well, it's kind of early in the morning. So anyway, I start with my basic head shape, and then I work to the inner features. So basically how this works is once I see the head shape, I know where to place everything else. Okay, when you first start drawing caricatures, you may be tempted to use a lot of guidelines, like you might want to put a line down the center of the face or something like that to tell you, okay, this is the half point and all that. But eventually you're going to work past that point. That's just something that beginners do. You're going to go through that phase. I used to do it, and every caricaturist before me did it. And then eventually we learned how to do all of the thinking in our head instead of putting lines on the paper. So that is the secret of how you learn to draw with markers like I do. I've been drawing caricatures for probably a little over 10 years now, and I don't use erasers that much unless I'm just unless I'm demonstrating or something like that. I may use an eraser, but as a caricaturist, that's where you ultimately want to work toward, is where you can do all of your thinking in your head. Okay, so now as far as learning how to do caricature, guys, the best way to do it is to watch me and copy it. Just copy what I'm doing. There's no need for me to sit here and tell you, draw this line, draw that line, draw this line, draw that line, because everything here is just kind of easy as 1, 2, 3. And once again, you do the basic head shape and then you just put your features in. Kind of think of it like a house. You want to build a framework for your house first, right? And then you want to put the windows and the doors and all that stuff. You don't want to put up doors and windows before you put up a frame, because how could you do that, right? So that makes this way of learning caricature, I feel, a lot easier than the inside out method, where you start with the features first and then work outward. My experience is that the drawing winds up becoming too big too fast, and you can't fit a lot of people on your page. So that's how that works. All right, guys, so I'm going to do a little bit of detailing here. I'm just coloring in my eyebrows, and then I'm going to put like just little finishing touches here and there. But my style of caricature is to use as least lines as possible when drawing. You cannot, listen to what I'm saying, you cannot put every line that you see in the face in a caricature. You have to learn the art of abbreviation, and that means to say things with as least lines as possible. I don't know if maybe I can give you a visual picture. You have the word cannot, and then you have the word can't, which is a contraction of the words together, right? So I do that a lot in the faces. I will join shapes together, eliminate a line, perhaps very common around the nose area where I'm drawing the smile lines. Maybe somebody might have 2 smile lines there. I might make those into one, because I just want you to get the point of what I'm trying to say. I don't have to say a lot of words to say it. Okay, so this part, guys, is just our shadowing, and this is pretty much just to bring the picture out a little bit more. I like to use shadows to put those little extra finishing touches on my drawing. Not necessary, but this is my particular style, so I just felt like I should share that with you. And pretty much, guys, we're wrapping up here. Okay, so just follow the last few steps here. I want to thank you guys for watching this video tutorial. I will be posting more videos and tutorials soon about this caricature thing. Also, guys, if you'd like to learn more about caricature, you would like to learn how to do this maybe as a profession, we are offering online classes for that. So you can go to Rowserworld.com/classes. It'll tell you all the information, how you can get signed up, and you'll get to work one-on-one with me, the Rouser, and I'll show you and share with you the knowledge that I've obtained over the last couple of years in caricature. It's a fun job. It's very people-oriented, so if you're a person that doesn't really like to talk to people a lot, this is probably not a job for you. You gotta have personality. All right. Anyway, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions for a video, let us know. Just put it in the comment section, and well, I guess that's it, guys. I was going to put his name here and sign my work, and you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you so much, my friend, for watching.
Hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video tutorial. If you did, don't hesitate, guys, to go ahead and give us a like. Also, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and the notifications button. This way, when we put up new material, you'll be the first to know. If you have any questions about our markers or pens or paper, and you'd like to know where I get some of the materials that I use here on my art stream, there's a link in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. And also, guys, we'd like to welcome your questions and comments, so that we can get some new ideas. You know, it's always good to have new, fresh ideas for our next and upcoming videos. Oh, and don't forget to check out these two super cool videos right here. So guys, thanks again for your love and support of our channel. You guys be safe out there. And as always, guys, I wish you happy cartooning.